August 25th, 11:20 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby. Number 2. I really don't like that guy. He's not my favorite prosecutor either. Not him. The other guy. The judge? He's not so bad. No, the other guy. The one who's testifying. Oh. That was a woman. Come on, Phoenix Wright. He said he was a member of AF. There aren't any girls on the internet. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Not a single one. I thought that was a joke, but apparently he really believes it. Mr. Books, I'm a woman and I know how to use the internet. That's different. Speaking of that, Maya, did you find out anything last night during your 8-hour splurge? Not really anything relating to the case, no. But as of this morning, I'm officially a VIP on the site. How did you become a VIP that quickly? I told them that I was the Karain Master. They were really excited to meet Maya Fey, Ace Attorney's assistant. So in other words, they're more excited about your connection to me than they are about you. Come on, Nick. There's some really nice people on there. Some of them are even offering to help advertise for the reunion. Really? Yeah, there's already a bunch of people around the world working on it. They're making new flyers and everything. Chrissy and I will actually be able to get some sleep. I'm speechless. They managed to coordinate that overnight? Isn't it amazing how people who've never met each other can come together for a common cause? You know, it kind of is. I think I was wrong about this group. Who's this guy? Is the prosecution ready to continue? Yes, Your Honor. It just arrived. My associate here can explain everything. Hey, y'all. May I ask who you are? I'm helping Obadiah with his case. Sort of. Sort of? It's complicated, isn't it, Obi? Correct. Obi? Doesn't look like Williamson is too fond of that one. Please discuss with us what you've brought. Right, so I have some stuff that'll lay the smackdown on Wright's case. Obadiah has asked me to bring in some evidence for him. He had me run and get it for you during the recess just now. These are the blueprints for the second stories of both the victim's house and the witnesses. As you can see, there is indeed a window in her bedroom that faces Webb's house. And you can also very easily look into one building from the other. Are we still all on the same page? Yes, it looks like she was telling the truth. This might really hurt my case if I left to present this. Do I have anything that can counter it? Whether or not those plans are accurate doesn't matter. What matters is whether or not this mask is lying about seeing the murder. I'll have to just let them continue and hope everything works out. The court accepts these floor plans as evidence. Did you need anything else? No, that will be all. Sure you don't need me to run some more errands for you? Laundry? Groceries? It's not like I'm doing anything important right now. No, you can go. See ya, Obadiah. And right, I guess I'd better keep a watch on you, too, hadn't I? And he's gone, just as quick as he got here. I wonder who that was. Just somebody who knows Williamson, apparently. I believe we can continue the testimony now. Let's start off where we were before the recess. Now, I'd like to remind you that you are currently under oath. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Please don't try to mislead us anymore. I'll do my best. No guarantees on anything. As I said, I was surfing the net on my laptop. There's a window in my bedroom. I could see Mr. Webb's house from it. I saw some movement out of the corner of my eye. I turned to the window and saw him standing by the wall behind Mr. Webb. He was holding the gun, but is still smoking. After that, he ran away. You know what, Maya? I think after this case, I might just retire. Go back to playing the piano. Don't do that, Nick. She isn't that bad. She is, Maya. She really is. Alright, I think I've already pressed everything, but let me look at these blueprints. Alright, a way would be out the door. Ah! Right. Today is the 24th, so...
If you look at the floor plans, there really is only one direction you could go. That was out into the hallway.
That's not true. You might have jumped out the window. It was only the second story.
But what? Why are you coming up with alternate theories for this?
Mr. Wright looked like he was having a hard time. I thought I'd help him out. I appreciate the offer, but I can figure things out myself.
Miss, did the subject jump out the window, as you say he did?
I never said he did. I just said that he might have.
You saw it happen! Why would you suggest any otherwise?
Jeez, sorry.
Wow, this has achieved nothing.
I think we should add this to the testimony. As you wish, oh wise master. Okay, so now I'm actually adding things to the testimony. Good. Tell us more about this. What, about me browsing online messaging boards? Oh wait, yes, I already did this one. Not gonna get anything out of that.
Objection!
Where is this window? In my bedroom. I know that. Could you be more specific? Well, you know how the two houses are kind of facing each other. My room has a window in it, and I can see his house from there. And you're sure now that you were actually in that room? Well, duh. I wouldn't mix up something as simple as that. It's not like I could see in there from my living room or something. Can you describe what you saw? It was just a quick blur. It got my attention, so I looked over. That's when I saw him.
And you were in your bedroom when this happened?
Doy, we've already been over this a bajillion times.
Yes, that was the whole point of having the recess.
We only had to do that because your witness doesn't want to get the testimony right. Are you sure it was my client? Are you sure it wasn't? Damn it. Was there anybody else in the room with them? Not that I saw. So there's still a possibility. I didn't see anyone else. That's not what I asked. Well, sorry. Doesn't really matter, right? Mr. Webb was still dead. He was already dead when she looked over. What should I do with this? I think this is very important. I'd like you to add it to your testimony. Anything for you, Mr. Wright? How did you know he was dead? He just had that look about him. Plus, blood was everywhere. Nobody could lose that much and still be alive.
So you're an expert on gunshot wounds now?
Objection!
So you're admitting that she did indeed see the victim with a bullet hole in his body?
Well,
while he was alone in the room with your client?
Right. He was holding the gun. Ah, right. I already did this one. Did you see anything after that? No, he ran away. What about while he was running away? Did he do anything strange? Well, he was running away from a crime scene. That was suspicious, right? No, that's not what I... Was there anything odd about the manner in which he ran away? He ran away into the hallway, and then he turned and went somewhere else. Is that what you mean? No, not exactly. Where did he turn?
There was literally only one direction for the killer to run. I could tell you myself which way he went. I wasn't even there to see it.
This does seem a bit pointless right now. What should I do with it? Sure, add it. I think this is very important. I think we should add it.
Really? You sound like you're doubting yourself.
That's because I am.
Very well. The witness will amend her testimony.
Wait. Really?
Objection!
There! You did it again! Did what? Look at the blueprints that were just given. If he were to turn left in the hallway, he'd run into a closet. That wouldn't be much of an escape now, would it?
Objection!
It may not have been intentional. Perhaps he didn't know that the room led there.
I doubt that was the case. With as much time Mr. Book spent there with his friend, one would assume he had a basic idea of the rooms in the house.
Well, then are we to assume that he knew the building perfectly? In that case, perhaps he went there to... Wait, what, Mr. Williamson?
I think he's just realized the problem that this creates. If Mr. Books was familiar with the house, as I'm sure he was, then he would never have ran into a dead end like that, especially not on that night. Oh, crud. Where's the fire damage? Ah, dang it. Alright, save, in case this is wrong. I seem to recall there being two very big things that happened in the building at that time, and the killer's very life depended on avoiding both of them. One was the noise from the boombox. It was already drawing the neighborhood's attention to the house. Staying there any longer than necessary would have risked him getting caught. The second was even more serious. The fire. If he wasted his time by hiding out in some closet, he might have burned to death. Whether or not the killer was Mr. Books, there's no reason he should have done anything other than getting the heck out of that building. Urgh. Sorry, Prosecutor Man. I guess I just got it mixed up. I can never tell my left hand from my right.
I take the time to bring in those floor plans to cover for your mistakes. And you mess things up for yourself again this quickly?
Eh.
Eh?
I wonder how big the grin underneath that mask is right now. Did you see what he did after that? Ah, dang it. Don't lose your cool. That's exactly what she wants. Teehee. You know what, Maya? I think after this case... Okay. Alright. Unlocked the dead thing. So... Save. Gotta present something here, probably. You're lying again. Oh no, not again. Huh? Yes, again! You said you saw Mr. Webb slumped on his desk, but that's impossible. If you look at this photo, you can clearly see that the police tape is laid out on the floor. He didn't fall over on his desk, he landed on the ground. Oh my, that's right. Witness, care to enlighten us as to how you messed up something as simple as this? I'm not lying, I swear.
Perhaps you can explain this little inconsistency then.
Well, you see, he did slouch onto his desk at first. He was face down on it. Then after that, his body kind of fell back over onto the floor. So I was telling the truth.
Do you expect us to believe that?
No, Mr. Wright. There's no reason for us not to. Problem? There's a big problem with that, and I think you know what it is. The victim couldn't have been face down on the desk. Crud. Shot in the forehead. You say he landed face first? I say you're lying! Aw, why's that? The autopsy report says he was shot in the forehead. That means that he was facing the shooter when he died. And according to your own testimony, the killer was standing over by the wall. He was facing away from the desk. There's no way he landed face first onto it. This testimony contradicts even the most basic facts of the investigation. She didn't see this murder any more than she heard it.
Order! Order! Miss, did you make this up?
Oh, no, Mr. Judge. I wouldn't dream of doing that. I just mix things up.
Well, please watch yourself. I've got my eye on you.
Not like that means much around here. Just how many times are you going to lie to us today? Jeez, what is it with you and these baseless accusations? What did I ever do to you? I'd hardly call exposing multiple flaws in a single testimony to be baseless. I've just shown the court two separate reasons why you couldn't have seen the murder.
Yes, I would have to agree with this. Mr. Williamson, I don't suppose you have anything to defend your witness? Your Honor, I have tried defending her. She seems perfectly content to continually make things worse for herself.
Giving up already, Mr. Williamson?
Not quite. It's apparent you wish to be completely unpredictable, and I can play that way too. Your Honor, the prosecution requests further testimony from the witness.
What do you wish for her to speak about?
I only ask that you give her own defense. Beyond that is up to her.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Williamson.
Yes, you heard correctly. I'm giving the witness permission to speak freely.
Without having any idea of what she might say?
It's against my better judgment. But she's already completely out of control. She's managed to willfully ruin every bit of planning that I've put into this case. Perhaps it's just time to see how she tries to justify things herself.
Uh-oh. I'm already getting goosebumps from this.
Well then, let's hear from you again. You already know what Mr. Williamson wants. I don't believe it should be too hard. Please give us your justification for your actions here today. And, if possible, a refutation to Mr. Wright's claims.
Okay. I guess I might have been very confused when I saw the murder. It was rather surprising to see it actually happen. You see, I kind of had some super secret special knowledge. I heard beforehand that he was planning to kill him. I didn't take it seriously at first. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. It was really terrifying to see him die. So you see, I just got the facts messed up because I was stressed out. Say, you know what would really annoy me if I was a lawyer?
Do tell.
Penalties. Lots and lots of penalties. I would do it. How about we give a penalty for every time you press something that I don't think you should?
Well, actually, I think that would be up to me.
It's a great idea, and you know what? We're doing it.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Oh, for the love. Well, I'm still pressing anything. I'm just quick saving before doing anything. Why were you confused? It was scary and stressful, and I was freaking out because a guy just died, and that was really obsessed. I covered that later in my testimony. You shouldn't have pressed that. Oh, wait, what? Great. Could you explain this some more? Well, I could either explain it now, or you could just wait until I get to that part of my testimony. Sorry?
Hey, I'm supposed to be the one giving penalties.
What was this super secret special knowledge? You know, Mr. Wright, you really need to pay more attention.
I should?
Yeah, if you did, then you would know that I was just about to talk about it. Oh, I don't suppose we could let this one pass? Nope. Now she's being given the power to do anything, including hand out penalties. Where did we go wrong? Wait a second. You knew that? Yep, that's what I said. If you knew something was going to happen, why didn't you report it? I didn't think you'd actually go through with it. Mr. Brooks, I mean.
Who told you that he was going to kill the victim?
Mr. Brooks himself, of course. What? Why would he tell her that? This is going to look terrible for us. What should I do? We have to start somewhere. Witness, I'd like you to add this to your testimony. It might be very important.
It definitely helps my case. I can't imagine why you'd be interested in it, though.
I hope I don't regret this. When did he tell you that? Do you two know each other? He told me it all online. We've never spoken in person. How did you know that Mr. Brooks and Masked Noob were the same person? I found that out about the same time I realized that Bad Player was the victim. Right, well, you still haven't told me about that either. Haven't I? I'm going to have to force this out of you, aren't I? Why wouldn't you take a death threat seriously? I don't take anything on the internet seriously. Don't tell me you do. Oh, that's right. Yesterday was your first time online, wasn't it? Hey, that's not true. I've used the internet plenty of times before. I just don't waste my life in chat rooms like you do. Message boards, not chat rooms. There's a difference. Oh, good grief. How would you define the two? Well, you see, a message board is sort of like...
Seriously? You thought it would be a smart idea to press into this?
Well, I thought the court might be interested.
I can assure you, we are not.
Okay, I should have seen that one coming. What do you mean by that? By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. Care to expand on that? No. What should I do? Press further.
Witness, I demand an explanation out of you.
Okay. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late.
But you... Why? This statement is self-explanatory. By the time she realized the threat was genuine, the victim was already dead. I'm afraid I'm going to have to penalize you for that outburst, Mr. Wright.
Yes, I shouldn't have pressed that. You don't sound very sincere about that. Oh, I promise you, I'm uber sincere. Just admit it, you didn't care about him at all.
Objection!
Now isn't the time to be making personal attacks.
Please, Mr. Wright, it's so hurtful when you say mean things like that.
Now look what you've done. You've gone and upset her.
Somebody's upset right now, alright? It's definitely not her. Stressed out? Well, I just saw a guy get shot, so yeah. You witnessed a murder, and the most you can say is stressed out? Oh, it was just awful. The horror! The horror! My poor eyes will never be the same. There, that better?
Enough with the theatrics. This is serious.
It looks like the trial is turning in our direction. I know exactly what she's talking about here. It looks like it's finally time to bring a certain piece of evidence into this. I just need to find some way to connect it to her testimony. Alright, this is where I'm going to present whatever it is, but for that, I want to see the game over screen. That's enough. I see no reason to prolong this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims. I will now turn this case over to the jury. The jury has decided. It is unanimous. The court finds the defendant, Edmund Books. The defendant will submit himself to the court to be held a pending trial at a higher court. Court is adjourned. Oh, dang it.